Live now to Victoria, where the Treasurer Tim Pallas is set to make an announcement.
Privileged to have been part of an outstanding Labor government under the outstanding leadership of Jacinda Allan as Premier. And can I say that after 25 years in senior positions, either as Chief of Staff to the Premier, Premier Bracks, or 14 years representing the seat of Werribee. A big shout out to the people of Werribee. I want to thank them so much. And 10 years as the longest standing Treasurer, standalone Treasurer for the state of Victoria. It has been a great honour and a privilege to have had the opportunity to serve. And I've already got my numbers wrong. It was 14 years as a Minister, 18 years representing the people of Werribee. It has been, I think, the great honour and privilege of my life to have been able to serve the people of Werribee and the people of Victoria. I want to thank them so much. I also want to thank each and every one of you for the way that you've prosecuted your job, kept the government hard at work and made it very clear that you don't get good government without accountability, and I appreciate that. We may have had a few differences along the way, but I'm very philosophical now that we've come to the end of the journey together. I will be resigning, both as the Treasurer and a member of Cabinet, and also resigning as the member for Werribee. The intention has always been to make sure that we give more than we get in public life. I'll leave it to the prognosticators and the historians to decide whether or not I've achieved in that noble ambition. But I will say that without fear or trepidation, I've never let a second go by without trying to take the opportunity that this great office has provided, this great opportunity has provided, and turn it into something of very substantial value for the well-being of the people of Victoria, particularly those who need government support and assistance, a government intent and committed to looking after their well-being. I want to thank, of course, all of my staff, both my electorate office staff and my ministerial staff. We've gone through quite a number of staff over the years, and I've seen them all grow and move on to great roles that is clearly a demonstration of their skill and capacity. And one of the great satisfactions of my life has been to see good staffers assume roles and responsibilities that really are befitting their skills and capacity. And I've seemed to have been blessed by nothing but very good and competent staff. I am, and I've often said this, really just a humble staffer myself who maybe got a little bit ahead of himself. As Steve Bracks, Chief of Staff, all the way on the journey, as a guy who signed up 2 of the 3 independents that allowed us to form government way back in 1999. As a guy who negotiated the Democracy Alliance with many of the junior political parties at the time, and of course seeing those preference agreements ultimately deliver a majority government, a minority government to begin with, and ultimately a strong majority government. That's been a great source of satisfaction for me, as has been the enduring friendship that I've had with Premier Bracks, former Premier Bracks I should say, former Premier Brumby, former Premier Andrews, and of course 25-year friendship with the current Premier, who I could say without trepidation I am absolutely thrilled and proud of the opportunity to have served in an incredible government that she leads, really a sign not only of her values but her strength of character to achieve all that she has in such a short period of time. I hear you ask why now? Well, the answer is I think simply that after 10 years, after being the longest serving standalone Treasurer the state has ever had, having recently worked with the Premier and landed the economic growth statement and recently the mid-year budget update, I think we can look back on the body of work and say, well, the economy is solid, the fiscal position is improving and sound, and ultimately there's no great time to leave the great honour that is high public office.